If you look to the north, you can see crystal clear blue skies, like the bluest, almost the bluest blue. It looks just like it does on a crisp autumn day. In New York City, it looked a little hazy and humid. And you could see it's a little bit milky white here. And if you look to the south, you could see that milky white haze over there higher up. That's because of all the forest fire smoke from Canada. But it's higher up today. Particulate values at the surface are good. Everything is good. Even the particulate matter, the smoke particulates, are in the good category, which means that haze is higher up today. Thank God. There's no surface smoke now. In fact, the further north you go, it's better because all the smoke is going west towards the Midwest now. Michigan, Western New York, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. That's where the smoke is heading now, because the low pressure system that was bringing the smoke our way, because it was way to our north and east, that was causing the wildfire smoke from Quebec to swing down like this. It was going southward and then pivoting to the east. So it was going from the north and coming in from the northwest towards New York City. Now we're getting a north flow, but over the wildfire area, you're getting an easterly flow. And so this is forcing the smoke to go further and further away from us, thankfully. But now Chicago is under the gun for all these wildfires. Thankfully, because the low pressure system is moving further east, the wildfire areas are now seeing some rainfall. Convective rainfall, and also stratiform rainfall, which is great news. Because the last couple of days, there's been a big cloud canopy right over the wildfire. That means there won't be too much convection, not a lot of lightning. But also the wildfires could actually, because now you're having a lot of moisture, you could get more instability that could trigger some thunderstorms downwind of the wildfire. But thankfully, the atmosphere is very moist, so dry thunder, dry lightning is very unlikely. While we're getting small cumulus clouds, the air aloft today is very cold. The freezing level is right around 6,000 to 7,000 feet, which is very abnormal for this time of year. Normally, the freezing level at this time of year is between 11 and 12,000 feet. This is why we're getting these showers and thunderstorms. We were getting light convection earlier, just, hit and miss showers, no thunderstorms. But now, as the smoke is clearing out and you're getting a very high sun angle, you're getting all this instability. The showers started forming before even 10 a.m. They were forming around 9:30 already. There were instability showers forming. And there was already lightning before 12 o'clock on some of those showers. Before 12 noon, there was already convection with thunder and lightning. And some of these more potent showers are coming our way. There is already hail in Massachusetts. There's already been some hail in Connecticut. To my east, there's been some hail reports. No severe weather. There hasn't been any damaging wind reports or large hail. Most of the hail reports were ranging from pea-size to half-inch size hail, which is still under dime size. And when I was looking at the surface winds, there was very little wind. Even the strongest showers might produce wind gusts to maybe 30, 40 miles an hour. And pea to as large as maybe dime-sized hail, maybe nickel, and some of the more intense storms that we might get. We might get 1 or 2 quarter-sized hail reports in some of the more intense convection. For example, if you get a lot of sun and you get like a single cell that starts to utilize most of the convection, and it's not like a downburst type event, and it's has enough updrafts, you might get maybe a quarter-sized hail, especially if you get higher than the forecast temperature, because it'll mean your Cape values will be higher. The forecast high for today was 70 degrees in New York City. Already, as of 11:51 a.m., when I checked LaGuardia Airport, it already hit 70. So we might go a few degrees higher than the forecast high before those showers come in, because there's already some pretty heavy showers that are coming into the New York City area. So let's check the radar right now. Let's go to screen capture. Let's make sure the microphone is on. There we go. Okay, screen recording. So this is my location right here. That red dot is me. Let me there we go. The red dot is me. See how they pulsed up and then they collapsed? They pulsed up and then they collapsed. The reason for this is a lot of these showers and thunderstorms are coming off some of the really tall mountains of the Adirondacks. Sorry, the Catskills. The Adirondacks are up here. That's the Adirondacks. So these are the Catskills here. So you're getting storms that are coming off the Catskills. So these are where the Catskills are. So the Catskills are in this region here. They go from about Roxbury down to about Tustin, to like Monticello. So as you're going down into the Hudson Valley, you're going to be getting a bit of a rain shadow effect. There's going to be a little bit of evaporation. It won't entirely dry out these storms because the air is very unstable and the showers are still having a lot of energy. It's not like when you're getting lake effect snow where the cloud base is really low and there's more of an impact of the rain shadow. See, there's been lightning strikes here near Richfield and near Earlville. I mean, that's a pretty tall cell right there. I mean, that's probably easy about 20,000 feet. That's easily near 20,000 feet tall. Oh my, wow, look at that. 26,000 feet top, 26,000 foot top. So that is pretty impressive. That's a pretty impressive thunderstorm there. I mean, considering you're over 25,000 feet and you're getting a dark green, that means your tops could be near, your actual tops could be possibly exceeding 30,000 or at least 28,000 feet. There's another very potent cell that's probably about to produce a lot of lightning south of Russia and Oh, look at that! Russia, Poland, Norway. Look at that. Different country names for the little towns. You know, it's probably for settlers that came in there. Anyway, let's go up, 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 up. 27,000 feet. Let's do tilt 2. So they're not quite reaching into the 30,000s. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so let's check the KTYX radar. That's your 30,000 foot cell. Look at all the lightning. Wow. And these are definitely hailers. I mean, you can clearly see that there's some dark red colors and even pinks. So you're having very high reflectivities with these storms. Let's check right here. Let's check the reflectivity right here. Let's check DBZs right here. 61. That's enough for hail. Let's check correlation coefficient. So there is a slight scattering of lower CC values, probably indicative of some P to dime-sized hail. I'm not too concerned. I don't think there's going to be anything severe today. I think the Storm Prediction Center did a good job today with just calling for a general thunderstorm risk. It's not like we had 3 days ago where you had all this convection. It's not like when I went to Long Island and you had a severe thunderstorm warning. I mean, that day there was a lot of convection, a lot more than today. The dew points are a little bit higher today. However, surface temperatures are cooler. We were in the upper 70s that day. Today, we are in the low 70s. So while dew points are a little higher today by a couple of points, your surface temperatures are cooler, meaning you'll get more clouds, but less intense storms. I mean, if the forecast, let's say the forecast is wrong, and the forecast high of 70 ends up being in the mid to upper 70s, then we might get some severe weather. But also, you're not having that wind shear that supported all those severe storms. Your flow is today more zonal. There was definitely some wind shear. While not enough for rotating storms, like for actual supercells, some of the storms did rotate a little bit. They briefly became supercellular. While they didn't say there was going to be supercells, they said there was going to be enough of an updraft helicity for marginally severe hail and damaging winds. We are not having this today. So, I mean, you might get some small hail. This is only because of the cold air aloft. It's not because of shear. You're not having a wind shear event day today. The clouds and the surface winds are coming in the same direction. So your flow aloft flows the surface is unidirectional. You're getting the same direction at the surface and aloft. I mean, you might get a bit of a wind shift near the coast because of a sea breeze, but that's about it. Like, there's very little severe weather today. In fact, let me turn on MPing reports right now. There's only one hail report, and there's a couple here in Elmira. Half-inch hail. That was most likely from that cell that came through around like 1:30. Yeah, see, half-inch hail. That means the hail was probably a little bit bigger than a pea. All right. So this is me right here again. So this is the Hudson Valley right here. There is some more mountains. Let's check New Canaan, Connecticut. I think New Canaan is a little higher. Maybe like about 100 feet above sea level, 120 feet. Yeah, about 344 feet. However, let's see. So there is a little bit of a elevation bump. But Austining, New York, or actually let's look more upwind. So let's check Croston on Hudson. So about 164 feet. So there is definitely a positive elevation change. And then let's check Mount Kisco, for example. So about 302 feet. So yeah, there might be some slight enhancement. But let's check Harriman, New York. This is what I'm trying to show you about the downslope effect. 538 feet. You're coming off the Catskills. So let's check Mechanistown, New York. $531 feet. So again, a downslope. And Tuxedo Park, for example, is like, again, it's several hundred feet high, maybe even closer to 1,000 feet. Okay, 479 feet. All right. So here's where the Catskills really start. But as you're going to go lower in elevation towards like Stony Point, $282 feet. So you're decreasing in elevation. So yeah, my bus is coming. It's basically a shuttle bus. So yeah, again, Tuxedo, again, lower elevation, meaning you're going to have a downslope effect. I mean, there's still convection over Long Island. Even New York City, I don't think anything's going to happen in New York today. First of all, you're getting the Kittatinny Mountains. Kittatinny Mountains is basically one of the eastern parts of the Appalachians. So you're going to get a rain shadow effect. Here you're having pretty flat terrain, and plus you're getting a shift from the northwest wind flow to the west northwest. So you're getting a lot of sun here. So look at all that convection. Again, here you're getting more of a west flow, and then even look at that, a southwest flow. So you're having a general area of low pressure, and there's definitely hail near Natick right now. Definitely, look at that hail. Again, lower CC values right there, so you're getting probably some small hail. So let's do tilt 4 to the max. I can show you where it's snowing. So You see this general fuzziness here? It's kind of going around the radar loop. So that's your freezing levels. Look at that. Everything under 7,000 feet is everything primarily above 6,800 feet is all snow. So your freezing level is right around 7,000 feet. Very, very impressive. It might even be lower. I mean, it could even, let's see. There we go. Yeah. So below 5,000, it's all rain. Above 7,000, it's all snow. So, oh, there's my bus. Anyway, I'm heading to